Alright guys, a little bit later in the day, forgot to do an intro this morning, but Dustin and I are on the boat. We've got 5 dozen jumbo shrimp. We were going to get some fiddler crabs, but all the bait shops around right now are just completely out of them. We also have, is that all we have? Oh, yeah. There's 5 dozen jumbo shrimp for live bait and just some arts. And we're going to try to get on some redfish, sheepshead, maybe some snook, anything that's really, we can get to bite. The water temp is definitely up from last week. It was 60 last week. Right now it's like 70, 73, 75, something like that. So these fish should be turned on a lot more. We're going to see what happens.
You end up alone after all that you've done, all that you paid for. Did you get what you wanted? You loaded a gun with all you were made of. When you were young, people don't think you know what you're made of. Oh, are you better than me? It's not hard to see, it's all that you wait for. Now I find a way to see it through. Can you not be hateful? While we're alive, can we relax? That what it means for.
Alright guys, so I just ended up hooking up on a nice red. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. He's not happy. He's definitely not happy. Come here. Come here. Oh, I think he got some tangled in my other line. Alright. Yep, definitely got tangled in my other line.
Not a bad one.
Not a bad red. Not a bad red at all. Alright, so the circle hook did its job right in the corner of the mouth. Hooks out, toss it in the water. Beautiful redfish. Beautiful. About a 22. Gorgeous little red. So basically what we're doing is, the plan was today was we were going to go out and try to get some monster sheepshead. And I didn't feel like going to dig fiddler crabs, and every bait shop in our county is sold out of fiddler crabs. So we went to plan B and just grabbed a bunch of nice live jumbo shrimp. And we're gonna you know what, let's just go see what a jumbo shrimp won't catch for the day. And that's the first fish of the day right there. We've only been probably, 5 minutes in this spot? First spot, 5 minutes, 1 red already in the boat. All right, we're gonna get this guy back in the water. Oh, come on. He's already gone. One good thing about redfish is that, they revive pretty quick if you don't, really strain them out and kill them too hard. So the warmer weather we've had the last couple of days bumped the water temp up to like 72 right now, which is great. It really turns the fish on. We got that warmer water. Lately we've been fishing in the 50s and 60s. The water temp keeps cranking up. You're going to be seeing a lot more double ups and triple ups in the boat for redfish and snook. We got a few good things in store for you guys later on this next coming months. We're going to rebait and get back out there. We'll catch back up with you guys in a minute.
Let's try over here. Oh, dude, I'm on. Am I? Oh, yeah, I'm on. I got something. Very good. Oh, it's a red. How you red? There we go. Oh, look at this guy. Not a stutter. What's my ding dong? Hold on. Circle hooks are always coming in handy for us, guys. Oh, dude, that rod just bowed over.
All right, guys, so Brandon just caught a red, and in that process, we just doubled up. So we're gonna get this guy in. It's a little bit bigger one than Brandon's, and I'm pretty sure that he's wrapped in like 3 other lines right now. But we're gonna get him in. not want to come in today. All right. So there's another red. I was a little aggressive landing him, but I had to get him in. Stop it. Stop it. All right. Come here. All right, he swallowed that hook due to us not paying attention to what was going on. But we got a good little redfish right here. Probably about another 20-incher. Brandon's is a little smaller, but they're starting to feed pretty good. We're gonna get this guy back in the water and then take care of Brandon's right now. I guess he wanted to go quicker than I wanted to release him. All right.
I got the dinker, of course, but that's about a usual thing for us. Little tiny guy here. Like Dustin said, we're just pitching out some shrimp on these mangrove lines. We basically doubled up right there, so with just the two of us, it was kind of hard to record, land the fish, and do everything else we have to do, but we made it happen. All right, we're gonna get this little guy back and keep fishing while they're feeding. And he's off. All right, guys, so basically what just happened was I hooked up, Dustin got the camera, started doing his thing, and then the back rod got hit and Dustin hooked up, and we were just kind of like, what to do? And guys, I apologize in advance. It's blowing like 25 miles an hour right now, wind, so if the audio is a little bit bad, you know, like I said, I apologize. Like, there's literally a foot chop in channels right now. Like, it's ridiculous. We got another redfish here. I'm thinking it's another dinker. Like I said, I'm known for catching them.
And there's a jack.
There's a jack chasing the red.
That's awesome.
Look at these.
Freaking on it. What are you eating? Look at him. Just freaking on it.
Boy. Here, little guy. Out here.
Just really hooked him.
He was barely hooked. Yeah, he's kind of got some blood here, so I'm gonna get him back in the water real quick. But shrimp's working out for us right now, guys. The might turn on even better when the tide starts to turn outgoing. I think we have a couple more hours for that, but stay tuned. All right, guys, so we just pulled those 2 or 3 reds out of that spot. The bite kind of died there for a minute. It's been about an hour since we had a hookup, so we packed up and we're about to shoot out to our next spot. See if that holds any better. The wind is still gusting like crazy right now. It's about high tide, so when it turns to outgoing, we'll see if that bite turns on. He's going way in the mangs.
Yeah, he is.
All right, guys, we just got to our second spot here. We've already seen a few reds, some really nice sheepshead. We're moving in a spot right now. We're gonna pitch out some live shrimp and see what happens.
All right, guys, so new spot. We just started drifting baits out, and I just hooked into a better red. Kind of give me a run for the mangroves, so we're gonna work on getting them out. There it is. All right. Not a stud, but still a better red. Come in. Oh, you douche. Alright. Come on over this way, Red. Come on over this way, Red. There we go.
Not bad at all.
Way better redfish than what we've been getting. There we go. Just enough hook out that I couldn't really grab it with my hands. There we go. There we go, guys. It's a nice red. Probably another about 21, 22. Beautiful red. Got a bunch of spots on. 3 spots on this side and 3 spots on this side. Look at that. Beautiful red. It's nice that they're out feeding like they are. So when we pulled up here, Brandon was on the bow as I was getting some other stuff ready, and it was just he was like, oh, there's red. Oh, there's another red. Oh, there's a red. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's good to see. And I grabbed an artificial rod and put the trolling motor in. We started working it a little bit, and I spooked one red, and then we had a big jack chase it and never committed. So we figured this spot was gonna be, you know, halfway decent when we rolled up to it. And you know, not bad for the first bait in the water. Real quick. All right, we're gonna get this guy back in the water. Let's let him go on this side. I'm just not having any luck letting go redfish today. They just keep popping out of my hands quick. All right, let's get some baits back in the water, guys.
All right, so guys, Dustin just caught that redfish. He's murdering it today. I can't catch anything over like 16 inches. But this spot, basically after that redfish, that spot is just done. So we're packing it up again. We're gonna shoot around. We're gonna fish some docks now and see if we can't pull a couple reds, maybe try to pull a snook here. So we'll meet you guys at the docks. Dude, no way, no way, no way, no way, dude. Oh, oh my God. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Weedless Z-Man artificial. I'll explain what happened in just a second. Guys, so what just happened was we were just moving to our next spot. We were just trolling out in the mangroves. I decided to grab this Z-Man weedless Houdini bait, and I just pitched it up in front of the boat, maybe like 20 or 30 yards, and just jigging it. And this little guy here just came in and hailed it. This is my third dink of the day. I can't get out of the dinks, but hey, I'm catching fish. So I'll probably get a picture of him just because this is all I can catch today. But not bad for just a couple casts on artificial, moving to our next spot. All right, guys, we're gonna let this little guy get back in the water. I didn't need it anyway, but I caught it. All right, we're still moving to our next spot.
So you want to know the even funnier part about that is my motor's running right now, like the whole time. And yeah. So we'll get back at you guys in a minute. I'm gonna turn the big motor off, and we're gonna work this, you know, mangrove line with arts for a little bit and see what happens. All right, guys. So I was just fishing an oyster bar over here, and just hooked on something. I don't quite know what it is.
It's flashing.
It's flashing. Oh, sheepshead. Nice sheepshead.
Dude,
look at that.
Nice sheeps.
Big old fatty sheeps. Come here, you. Ate a live shrimp. Look at that. Boom. All right, guys. So we're just gonna let him go. You know, wasn't really a meat trip today. Not a bad sheepers though for just using live shrimp, messing around. See you, little guy. So the bite kind of really died today. Well, we first spot rolled up and caught those 4 reds right off rip. Moved to the second spot. I caught a red, and then we seen a nice snook, but he didn't want no part of us. So then we put the trolling motor in. We're like, okay, let's make our way out and try to go fish a different area. And Brandon caught a nice red, and we caught a couple big jacks. So this spot that we're at, we got an oyster bar right here to my left. We got a dock to my right, and in the middle is a deep sluice in between a shallow water flat. So usually the fish like to congregate here, but today the bites just slowed off really quick. We were supposed to have a front coming in tonight, so that could be part of the reason the front's getting closer, so the bite kind of slowed down. But we don't know. We're gonna fish for, you know, a little bit longer, and if we don't really pick anything else up, then we'll end up calling it a day. But yeah, could be worse.
Let's go, Snooker. Close off the day, boy. Said, let's go, Snooker. Close off the day. Oh, dude.
No freaking way.
Come on. Not a huge fish, but what is it? Is it a red? Is it a trout? No, don't tell me it's a jack. Oh, man, it's a jack. God. All right, so I literally am pitching right off this dock here. I'm like, come on, I need to catch a snook. It'll be perfect for the end of the day. And I get hooked up and I'm like, oh my God, it's a snook. It's a jack. Oh man, come on. Total disappointment.
Ooh. Yeah. All right, I'm back at recording here.
Oh, come on.
Poof. All right.
Nice little jack here, guys. We're not going to show him off too much. Justin just got smashed, so he might still have a fish on. We don't know. All right, guys. So I was just telling Dustin, I'm like, oh, I got to get a big snook right before the day ends. I put the shrimp right off the dock. Like 10 seconds go by, I hook up. I'm, Dustin just hooked up. Oh, you know, he just lost it. Anyway, I try to get a big snook and I hooked up and I'm like, oh, there's no way I'm catching a snook right now. I get it up and it's a jack. It's rough. It's rough out here.
What the hell? All right, guys. So Brandon, you know, was just saying that I literally just lost my fish. So whatever I had, decided he wanted my hook.
Big sheeps.
I'm guessing it was a big sheeps just bit through my hook. So I'm just gonna grab a different rod and not even bother re-rigging. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna re-rig, but I'm gonna rig for a sheepshead. All right, guys. So I just hooked another decent sheepshead. Come here. Come on. And it's a better one. Get away from the pole. There we go. Definitely a better sheepshead. Come here. Oh.
Yeah, nice.
Big old sheeps. I don't recommend boat flipping like that, by the way, guys. That's just me being stupid.
We don't want to catch sheeps? Catch sheep? Well, actually, we do want to catch sheep.
We do want to catch sheeps. So there we go, guys. Another nice sheepshead. We're not going to keep him because I just don't feel like cleaning a fish tonight. So, but yeah, we're going to get another pic of him and send him on his way. All right, guys, we're going to get him in the water. They're such a resilient fish. All right, guys, so this wasn't supposed to be a sheepshead day, but I just can't seem to get away from the stupid thing. Look at that big baby.
That's a bigger one.
That's a big sheepshead right there, guys.
Hey, that's a big fat sheep. What's he measure?
I don't know. We'll measure him real quick though. Big old sheepshead. That's a fatty. 16. Measuring in at 16. I'll show you guys how I'm rigging for this in a second. Like, I'm kind of shocked that this is even working, but it's working. Big old sheeps, man. Big sheeps. I'm not going to complain about that. But, like, again, we're not keeping them today. So, we'll get another pick and send him on his way. Look at them teeth. Alright, we're going to send this guy on his way. See you, buddy. Whew. Okay, so guys, I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing right now. I'm literally just reaching in here, grabbing any old shrimp. Doesn't really seem to matter what shrimp I'm using. And this is just a, come here. This is a size 1 J hook. I like using J hooks mainly for sheepshead. Size 1. All I'm doing is hooking him in the tail just like this, and I'm free lining him. And I'm literally just fishing an oyster bed that maybe has 2 feet of water on it, and I'm picking them up. Almost every cast I'm hooking into one. So see if I can't hook another one. Oops, I didn't. Away she goes. Alright, I'm just gonna let her sit, see what happens.
Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for us today. The bite, I think the tide slacked off, the bite's kind of basically dead. We haven't really done much in about an hour or so. So Dusty's popping the trolling motor up. We're gonna zoom on out of here and call it a day. Not a bad day for a quick 4-hour trip after work. Just using live shrimp and some artificials. Pulled what, 6 reds, a few sheepshead, a couple jack, and not a bad for a 4-hour trip.
Yeah, it was definitely a last minute kind of throw together trip, and it was a success. You know, hopefully the water temp's starting to warm up and stuff, so hopefully you guys will start seeing more big snook coming in the boat too here shortly, hopefully.
So if you guys like this video, make sure you drop us a like to help us out. Dustin and I really appreciate that, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.